Leaves are falling, the weather's changing, not to mention the streets have been quiet the last couple of days, though that's hardly reason to celebrate. It's October, which means Halloween is coming up. This is the season where all the mischief begins. Being the kingpin of the RIn Tin Tigers ain't the prettiest work, but goddammit, it's my birthright. They call me the red-headed devil. I could tell from an early age that the racket was in my blood, partially because all the first jobs I did were with my brother, Sean Wildfire Sullivan, they call him. Not much of a talker, but he sings when he's got a revolver in each hand. Somewhere along the way we picked up Andrew, Mr. Andrew. Somewhat of a loose cannon, but I've seen him drown a man the same day he saves a kitten from a tree. He's got a soft spot in his heart for animals, and you'll hardly see him without his loyal dog, Charlie Bear. We have allies around this city with the Owl Paws boys, a new, deadly set of outlaws that came from up north after they'd worked it for all it's worth. On nights like these, it's all I can do not to run off to see the fortune teller, Debbie Neigher, and ask her what's gonna happen. I can feel it in my blood that something's wrong. Probably because of those please do not fights that I keep hearing about. There are only enemies in this city who just can't stick to their own turf. Just last week they cheated us out of a major deal on the docks. I'd fit them all with cement shoes and be done with it, but their boss, Big Z, keeps them just out of reach. Big Z is cold, cunning, and doesn't give a damn who's on the receiving end of his Tommy gun. A cheap weapon if you ask me, but I can't question its effectiveness since it's turned so many of my henchmen into Swiss cheese. Equally cold-hearted is his right-hand man, Evil Eye Albury. He does his dirty work with a knife and a knife alone. I've seen him flay a man just for offering him a pair of binoculars instead of a telescope. They say the knife he kills with is the same one that took out his eye years ago. Rounding out the please do not fights are Carmichael the Crook and Mumbles. Respectively only ever wielding a drink, I've seen the Crook set schoolhouses to blaze with Molotov cocktails. Mumbles doesn't talk much, but that just means you're never gonna hear him scream. I personally knocked out all of his front teeth with the butt end of my pistol one night to send a message to Big Z. All he did was look me in the eye while he lit up another smoke. He's a sick one. But what am I worrying about? All these rumors that the please do not fights are gonna pull some big heist are just that. Rumors. I shouldn't let the thought of that beat up.
They got him! Who'd they get? They got Charlie Bear! They got Charlie Bear, those sons of bitches? Who done it?